My name is Mata Piri. I'm in grade 9 and I'm going to present the Pythagoras Theorem. The Pythagoras Theorem mostly looks at a triangle. A triangle has got 3 sides, 2 adjacent and 1 hypotenuse. The hypotenuse, this is the longest side of a triangle, and the hypotenuse is always opposite to the 90 degrees angle. The formula for Pythagoras Theorem is a squared equals b squared plus c squared. Okay, so we're going to find the value of x. First question. We first copy the formula the way it is. Equals b squared plus c squared. A is representing the hypotenuse, which is opposite to the 90 degrees angle, which will be x squared equals, we look for the opposite of b. The opposite of b is going up to where 4 is, which will be 4 squared plus. Now we're going to look for the opposite of c. The opposite of c is 3, which means we're going to write 3 squared. We write x squared equals 4 squared means you multiply 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is going to give you 16. So we write 16, we get the sign the way it is, plus 3 squared means that you're going to multiply 3 times. We are going to multiply 3 2 times, which means that 3 times 3 is going to be equals to 9. We write x the way it is. We have a positive sign. When you have the positive sign, it means that you're going to add. So 16 plus 9 is going to give you 25. Since they've told us to find for the value of x, which means we're going to introduce square roots on both sides in order for us to only find for x and not x squared. The square root of x squared is, we'll cancel this, and to give us x is equals, which number can go into 25? Which number can we multiply 2 times to get 25? It's 5. Which means our x is equals to 5 centimeters. Now write question 2. In question 2, we have been told to find the length of BC. So in order for us to find the length of BC, here there are 2 triangles which have been combined. We'll have to separate them and copy them the way they are and the numbers the way they are. One will be A, one will be B, and the other one will be C. Here we write our A, here we write our B, and here we write our C. Then here there's a 90-degree angle. Now we'll copy the formula, we'll now write the formula, which is A squared equals B squared plus C squared. We said that A squared always represents the longest side of the triangle, which is the hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is always opposite to the 90 degrees angle, which means our hypotenuse will be equals to 3 squared equals, which one is the opposite side of b? The opposite side of b is this one, which represents x, which will be x squared plus. The opposite side of c is 5, which will be 5 squared. 13 squared means 13 times 13, which will give us 169. 169 equals x squared plus 5 power 2 means 5 times 5, which will give us 25. 25. We'll move our letter x to move this side and it will become a negative. X squared equals 25 doesn't change and its sign still remains. Then 169 will move to the other side and it will become a negative 169. Now we will find negative 169, meaning that negative x squared will be equals 25 minus 169 will give you negative 144. Why did we get negative 144? It's because we're going to maintain the sign of a bigger number. Now we have to make x a positive. We'll divide by a negative 1 on both sides. Here, negative cancel, negative cancel, which will remain with x squared equals 144. Now we're going to introduce square roots. The square root of this one we cancel, which will give us x is equals the square root of 144, meaning that we have to look for a number which can be multiplied 2 times to get 144, and that's 12. which would be 12 centimeter. The question says, find the length of BC. If here it's 12 centimeter, meaning that even this side it will be 12 centimeter. So therefore, this 12 centimeter will be added in order for us to find the length of BC. We'll add 12 plus 12, which will be equals, BC is equals to 24 centimeter.
My name is Faith Mulenga, and today we are going to be looking at integers which are positive and negative numbers including 0. Question 1. So here we are going to multiply the signs positive times negative, which will give us negative. And we bring down the 5 and the 17. Then positive times negative, which will give us negative again, and we bring down the 3, remove it out of the brackets. So since we have the same signs, we have to add the number together. 17 plus 3, which is 20. Then we bring down the 5, the negative, and 5 plus 20, which is 25. Negative 25. Question 2. We're going to multiply the signs. Negative times negative, it will give us positive. We bring down the numbers. Then 6 plus 3, it will be 9.